Hey, what's up guys? This is your update of the 16 terabyte, the best system in the world, the most complete system in the world, the RetroBeast. So this is your update 58 for Patreon, and for free user you will have the update 57. For Patreon it's ready today, and for free user it's ready the 15th of July. Thanks for all the Patreon, all the supporter. And if you need any help or you have any question about the 16 terabyte or other drive, go on the Discord. The link is at Kriscoolmod.com, as well as all the game lists and every information are at Kriscoolmod.com and on Discord. Okay, spec minimum, PC, game list, and so on. So on this update, of course, you have the wonderful 2 terabyte light gun update. If you need information about the light gun, watch my dedicated video on the 2 terabyte light gun. They share the same game, same update, like Mission Impossible. Whenever I update Hook of the Ripper, MAME Hooker, all the new game, the new features, system game wheel, it's all the same on the 2 terabyte, 16 and the 24. As usual, all the emulator on the 16 terabyte are updated. I'm talking about the PS3, the Wii game, the Xbox game, anything related to emulator and application that you need for to play games. It's updated. I improved the one-click installation on the 16 terabyte. There is no reboot. It runs faster. It was already faster, but it runs faster and silently. Okay, you will have only one pop-up on the one-click installation. Is the AH key, and you need just to click the AH key pop-up, install as another application, and all the rest will run silently. And it's finished with a pop-up that all your gaming driver was installed. I improved, very important, for Patreon syncovery. I improved the syncovery. I can say it's 25% faster. So what I did to make it faster, to make the RetroBeast syncovery, the scan's gonna be faster. So what I did, I removed the scan of the almost 2 terabyte of Teknoparrot games that we used to collect for the past 5 years. So there is no need to update those old games, Teknoparrot. So there is almost 2 terabyte of Teknoparrot. Where it is, this Teknoparrot, the new folder is removed from the scan on the syncovery, as well as some Microsoft Windows 3XO and MS-DOS and stuff like that. So you're gonna save almost 5 terabyte of scan. So it should be a big 25% faster. Okay. But you need to run your actual syncovery one time to get the new Teknoparrot structure. And after, ask me for the new. And the way to know if you have the new structure is the TrackBall. If you go to the TrackBall, the new TrackBall we built with Reno on Discord and Sebastien. So there is a new wheel named TrackBall, Teknoparrot. If you have this wheel, mean you have the new structure, all right? And there is also a fix when you booting. I'm gonna boot any games. Even if you have an error, if the game boot, mean you have the new Teknoparrot structure, so you can add the new. You can ask me for the new syncovery, the faster syncovery. But on this PC, I don't have the sub I'm not a sub, so it gave me an error to have a sub, but still the game is booting. All right. So if you have this, you're ready to have. You can ask me for a faster recovery for Patreon only. All right. And thanks to Reno, look at that. We have 14 trackball games, and there is a fix. If you go to the D Drive wiki, fix Teknoparrot, there is a how to set all those golden key. That was it's a nightmare to set. Okay, those games, but Reno make it very easy. It's a 3-step how to set the progress setup for those games, and it works. And we're gonna add on the next update the Golden Tee 2014. So yeah. All right, let's continue the update. No more space for big new stuff. Okay, the deal with the 16 terabyte, after 5 years, it become very full now, okay? I tried to delete some stuff or reduce the amount of data. I'm gonna show you. So, what it means for the 16 terabyte is nothing big. If I update something big on the 24 terabyte, it will not be on the 16 if it's too big. I have just 148 gigabyte free space on the D drive. Okay, I try to delete stuff or art and stuff, but it's pretty much full. Okay, I can still have a ton of new PC game and stuff like that, but nothing major will be added on the 16. Okay. It become very full, and I need to leave a minimum free space for you to update and drive. It's not good to have them full at 100%, so I need to keep it like 98%. So nothing big major will appear on the 16, but any new games or light gun games or Teknoparrot game will still be added. But at some point, I will be blocked. I don't know when, but at some point, it's going to be, I'm going to say, okay, guys, the 16 is full. So that's it. It's going to be, you're going to continue to have updates, but for updating emulator, emulator is very important. So I will continue to update, but at some point I will not be able to add big amount of games. Okay, just be prepared. Like I said, the TrackBall, thanks to Reno, it's all set up. There is a wiki for the TrackBall on the Teknoparrot, step by step. So I'm going to show you the tutorial for the TrackBall. You go on the D drive, and there is a Golden Tee installer, and there is a README. Okay, you can read the README. It's made from Reno at Discord. But basically, you run step 1, 2, 3. Step 1, step 2, and step 3. It's also on the wiki, fix Teknoparrot, and you have the fixed TrackBall Teknoparrot. You have no choice to do it. You need, because it's going to install the Progress apps on your C drive to make those TrackBall works. Okay, you need to communicate. So there is all the tutorial and the step right there on the wiki fix Teknoparrot. So all the Golden Tee 2007, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, Power Put 12 and 13, Silver, Strike, Target Toss, and so on are all set and puck off. I did set 62 Teknoparrot Racer for the G29, the G Pro, the G20. So now on the desktop, wait a second. On the desktop, after you need to run after every update, you need to run the one-click installation. So you will have the new logo. Okay, this logo is like the light gun. What it's gonna do? I can show you on the other PC. Wait a second. What it does? I have my G29 plug. So what this one click is gonna make your G29 or G20 or G Pro one click set on Teknoparrot and other system. Okay, where's my mouse? Wait a second. So I'm gonna plug my G29. Oh, I didn't plug my G29. Wait a second. Okay, see, I just plug my G29. So let's say I want to play Teknoparrot and MAME and stuff like that. It's not the setup now. It's for Teknoparrot mostly. I'm gonna add the soon or later. I'm gonna add the MAME, Sega Model 2, Sega Model 3, and all the other emulator that support driving wheel, steering wheel. Is gonna be included on my automate. But for now, it's set the Teknoparrot. Okay. So let's say you do your syncovery, you do your one-click installation, so any new bug fix and logo on desktop will appear. So if you check, you will have the steering wheel, this one, and you will have the new logo. So it will show your steering wheel. For now, it's only for Logitech, okay? I have all the other code, but a few code for all other driving wheel. Steering wheel, but it's not set. So I need to have more. If you have a steering wheel, I can work with you. Text me on Discord, and we need to grab your ID and stuff like that, so I can set my automate. But mostly people use the G29 or G20. All right. So my G29 is plugged. You double click the icon.
Logitech G29 detected. Let's set Teknoparrot now.
Okay, so you boot it.
Select Batman.
Now it's booting automatically Teknoparrot for the driving wheel. I have a dedicated Teknoparrot just for the driving wheel with the force feedback. Okay, so the voice just said click Batman, click control, click start. You only need to set the start on the Batman game. So I click any button on my steering wheel. Now I know the ID of my steering wheel. You press save. He knows.
Controller profile save. You can now close Teknoparrot manually.
You can close Batman, Teknoparrot. All the Tekno now is set.
Force feedback setup.
He boot the force feedback app just to grab the ID. That's the ID of your steering wheel that you need. So I choose my Logitech and I close it. Now I set all the force feedback for all the Teknoparrot and you're ready to play. Okay. But for now, like I said, it's set for Teknoparrot. I will add the MAME. But MAME should work now, but I will upgrade it. I will add Sega Model 2 and Sega Model 3 and a ton of PC game. But PC game cannot be automated. You need to set your driving wheel in each game. Okay? So because those games are made for driving wheel, so there is no need to automate a PC game that it's made for the G29. You know what I mean? All right. So that's the deal. So on this update, you have the automate steering wheel for the G29, G20, and the G Pro. I did all the profiles in the Teknoparrot one by one. All right. Let's continue on this update. So total, there is 62 steering wheel games set on Teknoparrot. That's not bad. And also I redone all the mapping, all the I reset all the pedal and brake for each game, and all the button. If you don't like the way I set it because you're driving button, you want them map another way, you can go on Teknoparrot, the emulator, and change them if you like, and you can save it also. You can save, I have a backupper, you can save all your profiles, so you don't need to do it every 2 months. So the deal with the steering wheel and the new force feedback is I use the new force feedback blaster. It's a sub. You need to be a sub to enjoy the force feedback on the steering wheel. I removed the old steering wheel force feedback. Okay, I use the new force feedback blaster, but it's a sub. Be aware, you need to pay to use it from Teknoparrot. Talking about Teknoparrot, you need to set your scale at 100% in window display. Set your scale at the closest you can put it to 100%. Because if you have it at 300, 200, you will have problem. I have a new game house. Where's my mouse? Game house. Thanks to Bogar, PC Kiwi, thanks to PC Kiwi at Discord, he provided to me something very nice because the deal with Game House. I know it's not very popular, the Game House, but some people, they like it. So mostly 50% of my Game House collection didn't work, because they are old, they used to boot on Windows 10 and stuff like that. And we test them, and most of them didn't boot properly. But Bogar, our PC Kiwi Discord, by the way, he provided to me all the Big Fish new logo on the 24. And where's the Game House? Now you have a launcher. I remove all the games because most of them didn't work. So now you have a launcher in the wheel. Look at that. So you use your mouse and you click. There is, how many? Did I write how many games? I don't know. Anyway, there is 10, 20, 30, 47 time. There is almost 280 game house games from this launcher. Okay, simple as that, and they all works. I randomly boot any games and they all work. So very cool. All right, let's continue the update. I fixed the PS1 dock station, the Xbox controller not working. It did happen on some Japanese PS1 game and stuff like that. The emulator controller for Xbox was not properly set, so I fixed it. I don't know what happened, but anyway, any PlayStation 1 dock station, the Xbox controller, player 1, player 2 works. Teknoparrot, they implement the new Namco 252, and there is a bunch of crappy game from Play. I say crappy game because the Namco 252, the only actual emulator that run them, it's called Play, and most of those games run slow and stuff like that, but somehow they implement the Namco 252 Play emulator in the Teknoparrot, as well as Dolphin also now. So you can play those games. Some games play well, some games can be a little bit slow or buggy, but they're working. So every time I update the Teknoparrot for you, those games will run better, okay? So there is a ton of new Namco running on Play on Teknoparrot. Example, Bloody Roar, Pride GP, Campcon Fighter Jam, Pac-Man, One Gen Midnight, One Gen, Ace Driver 3, MotoGP, Super Dragon Ball, Tekken 4, Tekken 5.1, Tatsunoko versus Capcom, and so on and so on. Let me show you if I can see again. So there is around 12 new games, and I will add more. And thanks to Sebastien, he provided to me all those games, Sebastien on Discord. And he tests them, I test them. We try to find the fix and so on and so on. The update version and blah, blah, blah. But mostly they all run correct, but some of them are, like this one is a new game from Final Turn, I remember. Let me find another one. We add 350 Teknoparrot games. I remove a few duplicated because I'm using the launcher for Teto, Typex, and Nessica, and it was 2-3 games. This game was double, like 2-3 games. Which one is the new Play? Yeah, Play is the new emulator inside Teknoparrot. And I know they have the Dolphin. I think they're working on the Triforce to implement the Triforce. I don't find any. This one? No. Anyway, there is around 12 new Nemco 252. Man, the Teknoparrots is huge. Mission Impossible, no. Anyway. So anyway, you have almost 12 new games this month on the Teknoparrot. All right. Yeah, that's it for your update 16, guys. So new Teknoparrot, new driving wheel setup for your G29 you can enjoy. A bunch of new game, bug fix, installation improvement, logo, and so on and so on. Thanks for everyone for watching. The Beast is the best is available at Kriscoolmod.com. You have free update every 2 months now, and you can be Patreon to have 2 months early access if you prefer, with faster download and the new scan. So let me know if you try the new Syncovery. Let me know if it did improve for you. I'm curious, but it should be way faster now for Patreon. Thanks for watching, guys. See you.